Hello, this is a video for Sarah Mackey. My name is Daniel Cotter and this is part of my application to the SpicerHaart Graduate Management Scheme. Sarah, in your email you asked me to comment on the current performance of the residential lettings market as opposed to 5 years ago. I think that it is performing extremely well. The economic crisis, I think, provided a position where fewer and fewer people could afford to buy their own homes. And so we're turning to the lettings market to provide a home for them. And I think that's created a great opportunity for landlords in this country to really take advantage of this. I think especially being in the southeast, there is a lot of money to be made. According to a government website, it's the prices in the southeast are the second highest in the country, second only to London. And I think this is part of what really attracted me to this position. I think there's a great opportunity to really develop a career due to the way that the lettings market is performing. You also asked me to comment about my degree. I'm currently studying single honours history, and I'm sure you're thinking, like many people do, why not become a history teacher? And what I wanted to do today is get across to you that taking a history degree is about far more than dates, people, events. What it teaches you is how to research effectively, how to gather various different pieces of information, process them, and then articulate them formally in an essay whilst providing your own argument and your own ideas. And I think this is important to any job role, especially in management, the ability to do your research, to gather as much information as possible on a subject before formulating an argument and then being able to articulate it. As far as essays were concerned, they were vast in quantity, and which meant that over the course of the last 3 years I've been constantly working towards deadlines. I've effectively reached them and have done quite well out of goal-driven work. And I think, again, this is a skill that can be transferred into any workplace, but especially in an environment where sales plays a key role. This skill shows that I can work effectively to deadlines and meet goals that are set for me. As part of the degree, there was a combination of independent research and essays, and also working in wider groups in seminars. And I think this would demonstrate to you that I can work well independently, work well effectively independently, but also as part of a wider group of people. I can contribute, communicate well, and get along quite well with others. As part of my third year, I was given the opportunity to write a dissertation. My thesis was based on the subject of internment in Northern Ireland, and actually a more contemporary issue in that, which is that the Irish government are currently trying to take the British government to the European Court of Human Rights over allegations that a member of the security forces tortured IRA suspects. And I think this goes to show what I've been trying to argue, that I can take the skills learned from the history degree and apply them to a modern contemporary issue. Thirdly, in your email, you asked me to analyse where I'd like to be in 5 years' time. As I said before, I think that there is a real opportunity in the lettings market at the moment, and the job advertised at SpicerHaart that I'm applying for, I think, really gives a fantastic opportunity to kickstart a career in the lettings market. Within 5 years, I hope to be an established member of the SpicerHaart team, and I hope to work as hard as I can to achieve goals that would benefit both myself and the company. And finally, in your email, Sarah, you asked me to mention some interesting facts about me. First of all, I've actually had some first-hand experience in the lettings market over the last year. My partner inherited a property from her grandmother, and so I've been quite involved in the last sort of year, renovating the property, making sure that it's safe, secure, meeting all the requirements it needs to be a rental property. And then being involved with looking at other letting agents and seeing the different services that they offer. And I think this is what really got me interested in a career in the lettings market, is I was exposed to the potential that is having a property available to rent, especially being based in the southeast. Another interesting fact, I played first 15 rugby for 8 years at my local club. After 8 years, unfortunately, I was forced to give it up due to an ankle injury. But I do still stay quite involved with the club. I helped coach some of the younger years. And I think what's so great about being part of a rugby team in particular is it's a game that allows you to work very closely with other team members, but also encourages individuals to strive individually. And I think that demonstrates that I'm more than capable of this. I can work well as part of a team, but also possess some leadership skills and can work independently. Well, that's all from me, Sarah. I'd like to thank you very much for this opportunity, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.